Good morning, everybody. Once again, it's Monday. We start a new week. I'm Sergio with the magic of perception. First than anything, I want to say thank you to all of you that have been watching our videos, that are sharing our videos. I think that's very nice. I hope the messages that I've been trying to deliver being useful for you. You can always contact me if you have any comments. The magic of perception at gmail.com. As I promised last week, now we're gonna start cooking. And because it's Monday, it's the morning, we're gonna treat ourselves with a very nice breakfast. It's some kind of egg sandwich, omelette, something different. I never did it before. Let's see how it comes. First, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use. We're gonna use some garlic. We're gonna use some mushrooms, mozzarella cheese. We're gonna have some onion. We're gonna have Monster cheese. I love Monster cheese, has a great flavor and it smells delicious. And we have some roasted onions and peppers. Hope you guys like it. Okay, so first than anything, we're gonna start with the onion. The best way to peel off an onion is you come like that and you hit it. So it will break and it will allow you to peel it off very easily. Garbage to the garbage. Now we're gonna chop this. Normally I take the two ends, I don't like them, so I try to do it like that. And we're gonna saute the garlic with the onions and the mushrooms. Okay, what is today's subject? We're gonna be talking about how everything in life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to that. That's pretty simple. Normally we give a lot of value to situations that happens to our lives and is giving us a more difficult time that it actually deserves. So what we need to do is learn how to give the right value to everything that is happening in our lives. I'm sure all of you went through situations when something happened, you went out of your mind, we went above and beyond to fix this problem, why this is happening to me, and down the road you found out that it wasn't a big deal, that it actually was something way easier, that it was something that didn't deserve all the stress that you put in yourself trying to deal with that situation that maybe was not what you wanted to happen. So what I want us to learn is how to see whatever is happening in our lives from a realistic point of view. I already have my garlic ready. Now we're gonna start with the onion. I will not use too much onion, okay? Because I only gonna do one of them, so I don't need too much onion. Normally, I already have this one peel off, so I might be cheating a little bit. And this is all the onion. You get a couple of thin slices, nothing very big, and then we're gonna chop it. So, why when something happens, we feel disappointed? Because maybe we wanted something different. And not always what we want is the best either for us or for the people that is with us. So we have to accept things the way they come. I always been working in sales in my life, so I've been in several situations when I see myself that I lost a deal, that this customer didn't want it to close to me. Actually, it happens to me one time. I really remember that one. I was trying to close a big deal. We were talking about it was like going to secure my whole month, only that one deal. And for some reason, when it was the moment of closing, I wasn't able to contact the customer and it didn't close and he missed the window. Couple of weeks later, he closed his shop. So I was very disappointed because I didn't get the deal the way I wanted. But turns out that that was the best thing that could happen to me because I will deliver all the merchandise to someone that was going out of business and didn't tell me nothing. That's why I say everything that happens in your life is for a reason. Okay, we have our mushrooms, we have our onions, and we have our garlic. We're gonna start cooking. I'm preheating this a little bit. Normally I use butter because butter gives you very flavor when you're cooking than oil. I'm not a very good friend of oil. If you guys like oil better, feel free to do it. This is not like a recipe that you have to follow by the letter. Go with your instincts. Whatever you think that will look better in your egg sandwich. I'm gonna call it egg sandwich. So we were talking about how we get disappointed because things doesn't go our way. We usually expect that others do what we want them to do. And that is not a good point of view. Normally, you have to let people do what they want to do for you, not what you want them to do. That's why you get disappointed. When you're expecting that this guy go above and beyond for me and he didn't do it. So now he becomes not my that very good friend because he didn't do what I was expecting. I don't think that is the right point of view. So let people do whatever they want to do for you. And if they didn't do nothing for you, good. Why that is good? Because when people don't do nothing for you, it's because that is the way they feel about you. And if they feel that way, let them feel that way. Don't force people to feel different. You cannot force feelings into people. You cannot force people to do what you want them. And you have to force them. Normally, whatever they do for you is not gonna be the best. Because they did it because they feel compromised. Because maybe they owe you a favor. So, or they just don't want to disappoint you. But they're not doing it from their heart. So that's why you should not have expectations of what they're going to do. I'm not telling you that don't ask help for people. Yes, we are in a society. Okay? So we're supposed to expect a little bit of help from people. I just added a little bit of butter, not too much. Now we're gonna drop our garlic and our onions, and we're gonna drop as well our mushrooms. This is very quick, especially when you saute onions and garlic, they can burn up very quick. So you gotta be kinda quick with what you're doing, okay? I love the smell of onion when you saute onion. That's an amazing smell. I don't use too much butter because I don't want it to become greasy. Just want to show you guys what we're doing. It's looking great. And now we're gonna add our roasted pepper and onion to give a little bit of different taste. So, okay, yes, let people do whatever they want to do for you. Don't feel disappointed. Accept the way it is. And whatever they did for you, feel grateful. Again, doesn't matter if they didn't do nothing. If they didn't do nothing, feel grateful. Because now you know how this person thinks or feel about you. And it doesn't mean that you're going to hold hard feelings against them. Don't do that either. Because the whole idea of everything we've been talking and we've been doing is to have a better point of view of everything that happens in our lives and find a way to be happier in our lives. So if you hold hard feelings against somebody because either they didn't do what you want them or they didn't do nothing, you're not helping yourself and you're only giving a hard time to yourself. But you're the only one that feel disappointed about it. They might tell you sorry, they might tell you, oh, I couldn't do it for X, Y reason. Who cares? Just don't hold hard feelings against people or build hard feelings in yourself because something didn't come out your way. Everything, and I repeat it many times, I think maybe in all my videos, everything has a good side and a wrong side. I don't like to say a bad side. Okay, you have the right side and the wrong side. Try to look at the right side. Try to look at what you're getting out of this situation that didn't come out my way. What did I learn about it? That is a good side. And it didn't come your way, maybe it was meant to be that way. It was meant not to happen how you want it. Okay, we have already this. I'm gonna let it chill a little bit. We're gonna use a little bit of milk. That's gonna help to lower the temperature. And now we're gonna use our eggs. Second one. I actually appreciate that you guys came out with this idea of cooking. I always like cooking. I'm not a chef, I said it the first time. I'm far away to be a chef. But I enjoy when I cook and when I do something different. Because it's something you're creating for yourself. It's something you're doing for yourself. And even if it doesn't come good, who cares? You did it. You enjoy it. You learn out of it. When you try new things in your life, you normally learn out of that. So the new thing that we're gonna try is what I'm saying, how I started this video. We're gonna try not to give too much importance, sorry about that, to things that are not that important. We're gonna try to do it from give the right value to the things that it has. If it doesn't have a bigger value, don't give it. You don't need it. Okay, we have our eggs ready. Now, here is when things start different. On a slice of bread, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut the center of the bread. Like, we're gonna do like a frame of bread. I saw that in another video. I love the idea and I said, you know what, I want to share this with all of you guys and let's see how it comes. Okay, we have it. So this is what we have. We're gonna use a little bit more butter. We're gonna lower a little bit the temperature of the burner. Let's put some more butter. Not too much because the whole idea is that it get like the brown and crunchy taste and not that it's buttery and muggy. We don't like that. And we're gonna start by putting this here. I'm gonna let a little bit there. Gets warm. Maybe this is a little bit too low. And we're gonna wait a little bit until that is done. Okay, so let's keep with our salt. So we said that when something does or doesn't do, when somebody does or doesn't do what you're expecting from them, it's because that's the way they feel about you. So you're gonna accept that, and whatever they did for you, you're gonna be grateful, and that's good. Now, as more importance we give to a situation, is going the same way is going to impact our lives. You're going to work your tire is flat. You're gonna be late. That can be a huge deal. But if you can become that into a drama and get out of your mind and start changing that tire, excited, upset, because you were not expecting this situation. Or you just accept this is what is going on. The tire is flat. What I have to do? Okay, I'm in a hurry. Okay, I'm gonna try to change it as quick as I can without getting upset. Because getting upset is not going to fix the tire. Air is not gonna get back in the tire because you were upset. And the tire, and you might be even hurting yourself trying to switch that tire all upset. Hopefully you don't hit your hands or something at that special moment. So don't give too much importance to things. I'm not saying that don't care about it. You have to care of whatever happens. But you're gonna give the right importance, not too much. This is getting better. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the camera. Sorry if it shakes a little bit. Okay, but I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Sorry I dropped something. And now we're gonna take our eggs and we're gonna drop it in the middle. Let me get a little bit of the things. Okay. Now that we drop the eggs there, I'm gonna try to move the camera a little bit so you guys can see better what I'm doing. We're gonna grab our mozzarella cheese and we're gonna drop it here. Yes, I like mozzarella cheese as well. We're here. This is looking good. At the meantime, the bottom is cooking, so it's getting hard. We're gonna allow us to flip it over. Once that is done, we're gonna grab Monster cheese and we're gonna put it right on top. And now we're gonna put a little bit more of this here. Don't worry about that mess. I'm gonna incorporate everything and we're gonna put the bread in the center. And again, a little bit more of it. It smells good. Let's see if it tastes as good. So okay, we are not going to give too much importance to the things that doesn't deserve it. Like, for example, what happened right here. As you guys see, when I start putting more egg, it went out, it's a little bit all over the place. And I'm recording a video. I'm trying to show you guys that I can cook. What can I do? I have to deal with the situation without making a big deal about it, because it's not a big deal. Let me press this a little bit more. And I'm gonna try to help myself with something else. Oh, it's right here. Okay, and now we're gonna flip it around. You see how nice it's looking? It's looking actually very nice. And we're gonna press. We're gonna let everything melt in there. The cheese. This is gonna be good. Or at least I'm gonna enjoy it. That's the good thing. So let's continue with our subject. We're gonna give importance to the things as they happen. We're not going to, sorry, my thing is acting up. We're not going to let things be bigger as they actually are. I want you to let things be as big as they are. Don't make a big drama about whatever is happening in your life, even if it's a good thing. Sometimes when something good happens, we overreact about it. And maybe we go above and beyond. let's go back to my scenario of sales. A very good deal is coming my way. I closed the deal and I got that excited and that focused on that deal, and I got it, and this is what I was looking for, that I forgot about the rest. And maybe there was another big deal right beside me that didn't close because I was overreacting with one. Give the right value to the things. Don't give more than that. Don't stress yourself. I'm not saying don't give importance. Give the right importance to everything that happens. That's why we started this saying that 10% of what happens in your life affects is 90% of how you react to it. We spend too much time in those reactions. And I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, I think this is ready. It is ready. It looks prettier the other side. Let me show you. Okay, and this is the side I'm supposed to present to you. I'm gonna present things the way they are. We're gonna see how Chef Sergio did it this time. Now I'm naming myself Chef. Let's get our plate. And let's try how this is. It's the very first time I did that. As the last time that I cooked, it was my very first time doing arepa con queso. That is the cornbread with cheese. Is this going to be the best outcome? No, maybe it's not. It looks a little bit messy on the edge. The one that I saw was looking immaculate. This one, I like it. I did it myself. I hope you like this. Try this breakfast. I think it's good. I'm cutting it right now. I'm gonna taste it to see how it actually tastes. I want you to see how this looks inside. You see? It looks delicious. Now let's see how it tastes. It's a little bit hot, so I'm gonna use fork and knife to see how it comes. What would be the worst case scenario if it turns out that everything that I was cooking today didn't come the right way and I burn up the eggs and I don't know, I make a huge mess in the kitchen the first time I did it? What would be the worst case scenario? That I will learn that I have to do it maybe again, or I will learn out of my mistake. When I did the arepa con queso, I added too much water to the flour. I did another arepas con queso after that, and now I'm not adding that much water to the flour. When you deal with a situation in your life that is maybe not coming the way you want it, you're gonna deal with another situation like that in the future, but you're gonna handle that situation from a different point of view because now you have the experience to do it. Let's do it that way. I'm a little bit hungry. And again, this is breakfast. And we'll see how is my breakfast. Actually, it's pretty good. It's crunchy. It's tasteful. The cheese is all melted over. And it's not dry. It's kind of moist. Okay. If you like it, tell me you like it. If you believe this video can help somebody, share the video with that person. Like I always say, it's a good gift to give. Subscribe, drop me a comment. Again, if you want to communicate with me, themagicalperception@gmail.com. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. And let's make from every situation in our life the best of it, whether it's good or bad. Love you. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.